I still can't believe it. You're gonna fall in love with a new little person again.
Well, the film is, it's about a guy who has a terminal illness, but he finds out about a technology whereby he can duplicate himself to save his family the bereavement of his passing without them knowing. And it follows him as he tries to decipher whether this other him truly is an authentic version of him. And through that journey, a very human story emerges.
I think it's about being present and not taking moments for granted and not taking yourself for granted, not taking your own desires for fulfillment and happiness for granted, and really acting on those things now with the time that we have, because none of us know when our number is going to be called.
And I think someone who is facing what Cameron is facing, right, which is not long left to live, you hear things you might not have heard before. You take a minute to see, really, to listen. And I think that was important in us building the sound design for this. We always thought about the subjectivity of it. How can we bring the audience into what he's experiencing? When I'm writing, I'm already thinking about the sound a lot. And likewise with the visuals, I'm really thinking about it from when I start writing, and I'm seeing frames, I'm seeing colors, I'm seeing different ways of shooting the movie. So I think having the tools at our disposal that we have today, the incredible gear, the cameras, and then of course Dolby Atmos and Vision for the final product to really just, look incredible is, it's a real privilege.
Well, I think if you could feel, hear, and see the richness of drama, and then I think it allows the audience to be impacted by it in a greater way, because all those things go back to the quality of one's experience, right? And so every director, writer, filmmaker is going to want to make sure that their film is experienced in the way that is the most heightened. And the technology behind all those things is what's going to help make these experiences richer.
What's going on, Cam?
Can't figure out what the right thing is here. Thought I had more time, I guess.
We go from slightly sci-fi elements of it, which really plays with light and with some quite ambitious framing and ambitious camera moves, into some of the more free-flowing memories. So we went handheld with that, we shot spherical. Having that really beautiful spectrum from Dolby Vision and the extent of the color range there was amazing to see that in the final product. And likewise with the sound, with Dolby Atmos, for someone who thinks about the sound deeply from the first time I start writing the script, seeing the end result and all the work we put into it, hearing that, feeling it was special.